Welcome back to Supercar. Today, we're diving headfirst into the highly anticipated 2026 Dacia Duster. This isn't just some minor refresh, guys. Dacia took this thing back to the drawing board and completely reimagined it. We're talking bold new styling, some really interesting hybrid technology, and even a few surprises when you take it off the pavement. Dacia's aiming to redefine what an affordable SUV can be, and honestly, after spending some time with it, I think they might be onto something pretty special. So buckle up, because we're about to break down all the nitty-gritty details, from the exterior design to the off-road capabilities, and everything in between. Are you ready to see if the 2026 Duster lives up to the hype? Let's find out. Alright, let's start with the part you see first, the exterior. Dacia knew they had to make a statement with this redesign, and let me tell you, they absolutely nailed it. The 2026 Duster is immediately recognizable as a Duster, but with a healthy dose of modern aggression. They've kept the boxy, rugged SUV shape that we all know and love, but they've sharpened the edges, giving it a much more athletic stance. One of the things I really appreciate is the attention to detail. Take the front grille, for example. It's bigger and bolder than before, but it's not overdone. They've integrated these really cool Y-shaped LED daytime running lights that flow seamlessly into the grille design, creating a really distinctive lighting signature. And speaking of lighting, the headlights themselves are all new LEDs that provide excellent visibility. Around back, you've got these sleek taillights that echo the Y-shaped motif from the front, tying the whole design together. Dacia's also introduced some fantastic new color options for the 2026 Duster, including this really sharp copper brown accent color that you'll find on the extreme trim level. It adds a touch of rugged sophistication that I think really suits the Duster's personality. And of course, you can't talk about the exterior without mentioning those wheels. Dacia's gone with a larger wheel and tire package, which not only enhances the Duster's presence but also improves ground clearance and off-road capability. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this beast. The 2026 Dacia Duster comes with a range of engine options. Choose from a 1-liter bi-fuel engine, a 1.2-liter mild hybrid with 129 horsepower, or a 1.6-liter full hybrid with 139 horsepower. These aren't earth-shattering numbers. The Duster isn't for drag races, it's about balance and efficiency. The mild hybrid system improves fuel economy, especially in stop-and-go traffic. The Duster is also capable off-road. Choose front-wheel or all-wheel drive with hill descent control and various driving modes. Transmission options include a 6-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes 9.9 to 14.1 seconds. It's not about speed, it's about enjoying the journey. Let's step inside the 2026 Dacia Duster. This cabin blends practicality with a touch of modern flair. It's comfortable, functional, and spacious for its class. The materials are durable as expected at this price point. Dacia's done a good job making it feel solidly put together. Nothing feels flimsy or cheap. The seats are comfortable and supportive with plenty of storage cubbies. The new 10.1-inch infotainment screen is a massive upgrade. It features a crisp display, intuitive menus, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You also get satellite navigation and off-road specific screens. The Duster offers up to 57 cubic feet of cargo space. The optional sleep pack turns the Duster into a mini camper. Talk about versatility. Chapter 4. Trim Levels. Something for everyone. Okay, time for a rapid-fire rundown of the 2026 Dacia Duster's trim levels. First up, we've got the Essential. This is your bare-bones, no-frills option for budget-minded buyers. It comes with all the essentials, like air conditioning, power windows, and that all-important infotainment system. Next, we've got the Expression trim. This one adds a bit more style and tech to the mix, with things like alloy wheels, rear parking sensors, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel. Moving up to the Extreme trim gets you all the good stuff, including those awesome copper brown accents, roof rails, and unique interior trim. And finally, we have the top-of-the-line Journey trim. This one's all about comfort and convenience, with features like heated front seats, automatic climate control, and a rear-view camera. No matter which trim level you choose, you're getting a lot of car for your money with the 2026 Dacia Duster. Chapter 5. Driving Impressions. A surprisingly refined ride. Now for the part you've all been waiting for. What's it actually like to drive? Well, I'll be honest, the 2026 Dacia Duster isn't going to set your heart racing. It's not a sports car, and it's not trying to be. But that doesn't mean it's not a blast to drive. In fact, I found myself grinning from ear to ear every time I got behind the wheel. There's a certain charm to its simplicity, a sense of honesty that's refreshing in a world of overly complicated and over-engineered vehicles. The steering is light and precise, making it easy to maneuver around town. And while the suspension is definitely tuned more for comfort than sportiness, it does a surprisingly good job of keeping the Duster planted in corners. Even on rough terrain, the ride stays relatively composed, absorbing bumps and dips with ease. One thing I will say is that the hybrid powertrain, while efficient, can get a bit noisy when you really put your foot down. But overall, the Duster is a surprisingly refined and enjoyable car to drive, especially considering its affordable price tag. Okay, let's wrap things up with a quick rundown of the 2026 Dacia Duster's pros and cons. On the plus side, you've got an incredibly affordable price tag starting at just £18,745, which translates to roughly $24,326 USD. That's a steal for a vehicle this capable. You've also got strong off-road credibility, a practical and durable interior, and a fun-to-drive nature that's hard to resist. Plus, Dacia's commitment to using recycled plastics in the Duster's construction is a big win for the environment. On the downside, the hybrid powertrain can get a bit noisy, as I mentioned earlier. It's not the quickest car on the road, and the interior, while functional, does lack that premium feel you might find in more expensive SUVs. The good news is that the 2026 Dacia Duster is on sale right now in Europe. In fact, the 2025 model is already available, and it's been a massive hit, with over 1,000 pre-orders before customers even had a chance to see it in person. Dacia hasn't officially confirmed whether or not the Duster will be coming to North America, but based on the early success and the growing demand for affordable SUVs, I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually makes its way across the pond. So, what do you think of the 2026 Dacia Duster? Is this the rugged SUV upgrade you've been waiting for? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Supercar for more exciting first looks. So guys, the 2026 Dacia Duster. It's quirky, it's charming, and it's definitely different. It's not going to be for everyone, but for those who value practicality, affordability, and a touch of off-road capability, the Duster is definitely worth a look. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Would you consider buying a Dacia Duster? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.